What's up, guys? It's Nofsky with Academia Audio, and today I'm going to show you a track I made in the style of Fisher, and this is what it sounds like.
Back to the sound of the bass.
Alrighty, guys, so that was the track. Really quick, before we dive in and start breaking this down, this is the moment you have all been waiting for. This is the video where we are giving away to everyone one of our sample packs for free. As I mentioned in last video, in order to acquire this sample pack, you need to like this video, be subscribed to our channel, and comment down below INSPIRE, and we will be sending you one of our sample packs completely free. Not just a tiny sample pack, this is a real legit sample pack. So definitely, if you haven't subscribed, do that. Like this video, comment down below. We want to get these things out to you guys so you guys can use them to start creating those bangers. Without any further ado, let's jump in. Kicking things off, I do want to start with the bass bus, and this is the bass that we will be breaking down today. I have a few things going on with this bass, the Serum sound design, and then some post-processing. I do want to mention something I noticed when I was listening to some of Fisher's music is he uses these kind of really dirty, grungy, gangster sounding housey basses, and so that's kind of what I was trying to achieve in this. So all I'm doing is I'm using a basic shape, so I have it down 2 octaves. Next, as far as shaping the sound, I have an envelope going. Feel free to copy these settings. And then as far as the effects, super simple. I have the form at 1, cut off all the way up, res a little bit up, the drive a little bit up, and the mix at about 28%. And then I have a little bit of tube distortion. As far as post-processing goes, I do have a little bit of Saturn saturation. I do have some compression going on. And then I do have some EQ. I then threw on some OTT, and then another EQ to further shape that sound. And this is the final result. Next, I do want to cover this bass as well, and this is what it sounds like. And for this bass, I did use the same bare bones of the other bass, but I changed the wavetable. I added on a low 24, and then I added some more effects. So I have a little bit of hyperdimension, just giving it that width. I have a little bit of distortion, I have a Combs filter, and then a little bit of reverb, and that is it. As far as post-processing goes, I did add a little more saturation. I added some compression, and then I added an EQ just to shave off some of those highs. And then I did add some auto filter and endless smile for automation purposes as it is in the build. Next, I do want to touch on the drums because I do believe the drums that Fisher uses in his music are pretty unique to his style. All I'm doing for the drums is I have just the usual 4 on the floor kick and then the snare clap combination and a hi-hat. Super simple, but where the magic happens is in the post-processing. For post-processing, I did add a lot of saturation to kind of give it that crunch, and then I compressed the ever-living life out of it. Just because when I was listening to Fisher's music, I felt his drums were really, really compressed and really crunchy and just had a lot of distortion. I took it one step further and I did do a send for parallel compression. So I have a compressor over here on a send track, and it is set up to a parallel compression setting, meaning it's just compressing it so much. And then I went ahead and mixed that signal in with the drums, and this is what they sound like. The next thing I did was it wouldn't be a Fisher style track if I didn't use one of his samples from his pack. I found this on Splice, but I did change it up just a little bit. If you notice, I have some things going on. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, and I'm going to play the sample before. And then what I did was I added some decapitator for distortion, I added a side chain, and then I did some auto pan automation, so when it did get to the middle section, it kind of went and then I went ahead and added an EQ just to kind of put it in a pocket, and now this is what it sounds like. I did also add a pitch automation towards the end there. The very last thing I did was I found a tech house vocal off of Splice. I noticed in a lot of Fisher songs he has those repetitive kind of vocals and really focuses primarily on the drums and bass and then a few interesting effects. And so this is what the vocals sound like.
Jack to the beat, beat, jack, jack to the beat, beat.
So pretty simple there. The last thing I do want to touch on is this buzz stab that I have going on right here. And this was a pretty easy serum patch that I threw together. Basic shapes, -2 octaves, the serum default wave. I went ahead and used the LFO to manipulate the coarse pitch, and then I threw a few effects on here. I threw a distortion sine fold, a little bit of reverb, and then a dist comb filter. As far as post-processing, again, just more distortion, a little bit of OTT, and then I was experimenting with some Filter Freak, but decided to not use it, and this is what it sounds like. And in context.
Jack to the beat, beat, jack, jack to the beat, beat, jack.
And guys, that pretty much wraps up the whole song. I know this was really short and sweet, but what I've noticed with Fisher's music is it's pretty simple as far as structure and elements, but the sound design and the execution is what really sets his music apart. Again, if you guys haven't already and want to receive that free sample pack, definitely comment Inspire down below, subscribe to our channel, and like this video. We want to get that out to you guys. We also have another free gift for you guys. It is a free template, and you can find it in the description down below. We do have a link to a video explaining why you need this and how this is going to help you start and stay in the creative flow so you can focus more on creating and less on turning knobs. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it inspired you to make your next tech house banger. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you guys have any further questions, put those down in the comment section below. You guys have a blessed day. Peace.
Back to the sound of the bass.